Hello everyone, and welcome to part 4 of the series How to Make a 2-Player Obby. In this video, we will learn how to make doors, as in a red player is going to step on a red button and it's going to open up a red door. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this button, so just any button in general. We're going to duplicate it by clicking Ctrl D or Command D if you're on a Mac. We're going to grab it, I'm going to place it like somewhere right here. Then we're going to open this up. We're going to open up our button and we're going to add a bool value. We're going to rename this bool value to hide on color. And we're going to check the value. So we're going to check it to be true. Then inside of our button, we're going to create a folder. We're going to rename this folder parts to toggle. Then in our folder, we're going to create a part like the door. So I'm just going to duplicate this right here. I'm going to set the transparency to 0. Plus it's really blue and our button is really blue. So then I'm gonna just size this, make it a little bit more flat, and then I'm gonna rename this instead of blue part to door, and I'm gonna delete all of this because we don't need any of that, and I'm gonna drag it and drop into parts to toggle. And there you go, we have our first door. Now I'm gonna duplicate it, move it a little bit, and just recolor this to really red. Color tag red. And also recolor the door to really red. Now that we're done with our buttons, we're gonna go to server script service and we're gonna go to our player button script. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna delete our whole local pressure parts by color. We're gonna delete this whole chunk, and since there are like errors in here, we're gonna delete this chunk too, and we're just gonna rewrite it and make it more optimized. Local function update visibility for button comma data in pairs buttons data do local should be visible equals to data dot pressed, and local hide mode equals data dot hide on color. If data dot parts to toggle, then for underscore comma part in pairs data dot parts to toggle get children do if part colon is a base part, basically if it's just a regular part, then local visible equals hide mode and not should be visible, or not hide mode and should be visible. Part dot transparency equals visible and 0 or 1. Part dot can collide equals visible pressure play event colon fire all clients part comma visible. So this is a more optimized version, a smaller version, doing the exact same thing it did before, just now it will register our doors. Now that we're done with this, we're gonna scroll all the way down until we see buttons, data, and button. So in here we're gonna add 2 more. We're gonna add hide on color equals button colon find first child hide on color, which is our bool value, and button dot hide on color dot value or false. And then we're gonna add a comma. We're gonna enter a new line and we're gonna write parts to toggle equals button find first child parts to toggle, which is basically our folder and everything that's in our folder. So we're done with the scripting, we're done with the building. Let's test it out. So the red guy sees the red button and the blue guy sees the blue button. Now if I step on it, bam, as you can see, it opens the quote-unquote door, which you can of course make it to your own when you do your own game. And I don't see the blue button, so I can't like step on it or anything. And it's of course we can't go through them. And I can do the same thing with the red guy. as you can see, the door is open and I can go through. I can't press the red button because I'm not red. But if I do pair with so if I pair with him, I'm gonna be red and I'm gonna see the red button. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something. And also, all of my scripts are in my Discord in the description below. So go ahead, join that so you don't have to waste your time. Like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss another post. And one last time, thank you so much and goodbye.